Well, I guess it did all kind of start last November, right around Thanksgiving time, and I guess the first time that I saw her, really recognized her, she did a skit with Catherine Galfidi and did sign language for it, for a song called "He Is," and it was really cool to watch her do sign language and stuff, and it was just breathtaking to watch. And from then on, I kind of watched her from a distance and asking everybody, what her name was and all about that. And I guess it came down to, we started just chatting a little bit here and there after the meetings or whatever.
We played on the music team together, so that was
Right.
kind of how we got to start talking, interacting together.
And we talked for a couple weeks, and then finally, January 15th, we played together on the worship band that night, and she actually sat in my seat that I had my Bible.
But I didn't know that it was his stuff. I hadn't seen him for a couple weeks. By this point, I had been noticing him too. I'd been watching him, but I knew that he was younger, and I didn't know how much younger. And so I wanted to talk to him a little more. But so I sat down by his stuff. I didn't even know that his stuff was there. And so when he came over and moved it, I was like, oh, I'm sorry,
But she didn't move away. She just kind of sat beside me. And there was a special group that came in that night, and we couldn't see him too well. So she's like, "Well, let's go sit up on the front row." Well, we did. We scooted over to the front row, and it was all cool and stuff. And we, we was out there for the whole service, whatever. And then she went back up to play again after the whoever was speaking, and she played, and it came to a song that she couldn't play, so one of the other girls that was there came up and played. Well, she came back and sat down beside me, and I was like, wow, I was like, I don't know what to do here. So, I'm sitting there, I'm like all nervous and all that kind of jazz, and I didn't know whether, there was something going on, or, it's just me, whatever. So I leaned over to her and I says, I asked her, I says, do you want to start, a friendship or a relationship,
Can I call you?
Right. And she said yes.
And I said yes. And then I left for Florida the next
She
week.
left for Florida the next week.
The next day, not even, I
Right.
had to go on a business trip. So we started talking.
Well, we talked every night that week.
We've talked every day since then.
Since then, yep.
We just talked and things are good. Is there anything else? And then, a couple months afterwards, we started in a relationship to start talking about marriage and what we wanted to do, and we both kind of talked about maybe getting married this year, even though it was a little quick, and we came up with the date November 25th, and we had talked to our parents, and they both agreed, so it was that's why we didn't have a ring until today. So excited. But so that was, so we decided, so then we started planning, and here we are.
Yep.